my fourth video. Just finishing up on the operational risks. Global warming has actually played a significant risks because of droughts and things like that. Certain products have had a hard time growing. Um, because of this, Chipotle has to maybe think about taking guacamole and some of their salsas off the menu because of droughts. With relation to IT and technology, there's not many risks besides their point of sales system, which involves all the credit card information, employee information, kind of transferring through the wire, and there's always risks associated with that, just to make sure everything's compliant and nothing's being leaked. There are a lot of successes and failures with Chipotle, as with any company. The most successful strategy for Chipotle is their marketing of their brand, without a doubt, which is reflected by their tagline, "Food with Integrity." Chipotle's built a brand on quality and good-natured business practices, and they also target the youth, which is another successful strategy of theirs, mainly through the use of short advertisements in social media, which is smart on their part. And the success of this kind of strategy is evident in Chipotle's 95% response rate to the 2 million fans that they interact with via social media and its website. Chipotle is very good at embracing public issues that claim the majority of the public's opinion. It's public support too, just like healthy eating, hormones not in food, and cattle and things like that. Another successful strategy for Chipotle has been their green business practices, which they have focused on a lot, along with their sustainability. The green marketing strategy has proved difficult at first with the high cost and everything like that, but throughout it all, they've been able to build strong relationships with suppliers and those in the supply chain who are working towards goals of profitability. And actually, at times, like in 2006, Chipotle was not using all of its meat that was raised properly, but as of 2013, 100% of their products are all naturally raised, whether it's plant or animal, and they can say that without a doubt. Chipotle only uses thigh meat because it takes on more of the Chipotle pepper flavoring, and it's interesting to know that Panera Bread only uses the breast meat in its recipes. So, in a way, Chipotle was able to cut costs by including its direct competitor in its supply chain. Chipotle has also implemented many strategies that haven't worked. One of those was an investment in NBC's America's Next Great Restaurant, where Chipotle invested $2.5 million into 3 restaurants. The restaurant that won, called Soul Daddy, and those restaurants only stayed in operation for a couple months, and many people, especially publicly, thought Chipotle was to blame because they did not supply a competent management staff, and because of that, the guy who actually created the restaurants that Chipotle invested in settled for an undisclosed amount of money because of Chipotle's poor handling of running his business, per se. Also, their pay structure has been pretty unsuccessful with regard to public opinion and a lot of negativity and controversy. The top 5 executives at Chipotle make more than the top 5 executives at companies with 45 times the amount of revenue as Chipotle. So this is a bit negative. A lot of people don't like that, especially whenever they make good money, but yeah, it's obvious that the pay structure is the light of a lot of negativity. And I will end my 4th video right there.